482,000 Rand. Let me say it again. 482,719 Rand is what we are paying off in debt, is what me and my husband owe that we need to pay off. And the goal is to pay it off this year, 2026. Now, I don't know if that is possible, but we serve a very, very, very big God, way bigger than this. So I'm going to just focus on that and use as much opportunities that God has given me to make that happen. And I'm going to keep saying me, and I, but actually it's me and my husband. I just don't want to say we, and I'm the only one recording this video. So a month ago, on the 17th of Jan, so not really a month ago now, but almost a month ago, I did a debt confession video. I'll have it right here so that you can see it, and I'll link it somewhere up here, where I basically showed you what we are paying off this year, which was 2 loans and our daughter's school fees. And I know that you're probably thinking, Noma, school fees is not really debt, but you technically still owe the school the amount of money, so we just treat it like any other debt. And because it doesn't have interest, and because we also don't want to ever have to worry about our daughter's school fees, if we are having a tough month as we are self-employed, we tackled that one first. So technically, we went with the snowball method, which is tackling the debt with the lowest amount first, which was school fees at 40,715. And in that debt confessions video, I basically showed you exactly in total loan 1, loan 2, and the school fees, which was what we are tackling this year in debt. It's 482,719 rands. Okay. And that was on the 17th of January. Recording this video, it is the 7th of March. So I do have some updates for you, and also the dates that we are attacking now from today, and what are the plans, and just basically all of that. So I know that this is also going to be helpful if you're on your journey as well. So grab your pen and paper and let's do this planning together. Okay, so now you are on my debt spreadsheet, where I'm basically having a look at the 2 debts that we are currently going to be attacking now, which is personal loan 1 and personal loan 2, but one at a time. So the focus on this video is going to be on personal loan 2, which is 81,100 Rand in total. Now, before I dive a bit deep into the game plan, I want to tell you how we ended up paying off the 40,750, which is technically supposed to be here on school fees. So I don't know if you know, I have a community group, my mentorship program, which is called the Financial Literacy Academy. And in this quarter, so the first quarter of 2026, we have challenged ourselves to do a no spend challenge. So it doesn't mean you're not going to spend money on anything. It just means you're only going to spend money on essentials, on really important things. And if something is like not a need, something you'll be fine without, then we are not going to spend money on. Now, it does happen that the month happens and you end up spending more than you expected, end up spending on what you were not supposed to be spending on according to your challenge, but you just forgive yourself, but you get back on track the following day. So it did happen with us after we paid off Skylar's school fees. We celebrated a bit too much, where we kind of relaxed and ate out. We didn't spend too much on eating out, but that amount of money could have went to this loan number 2 over here. We also, bought some treats. So my husband bought like a bottle of gin, and I bought like my donuts and things like that. That are like our treats, things we enjoy having. And that, was around 370 or whatever Rand that we could have used for this debt over here. Now, I know it's not a lot of money. It's not like we went and splurged and spent over like 5,000 or 2,000 Rand or anything like that. But still, every little bit of money that you put into your debt counts. And I'm going to show you a screenshot. Actually, I've got my phone over here. I'm going to take a screenshot just to show you in the month of February how much payments are made from the 26th of March when the first minimum payment went off, and then I transferred another 50 Rand. I transferred a 1,700 Rand that I had made from my digital products. So that's another way that I'm using to pay off debt, is by any digital products that I bought. So if you buy my spreadsheet, I don't spend that money on me or anything. I put it into our debt. And then 46 Rand, I guess it's what I didn't spend that day. 60 Rand, it's what I had available. 150 Rand, 80 Rand, 399 Rand. So I transferred all of that into our debt as well. And then by the end of month of February, the minimum payment went off again, 2,300 Rand. So obviously it went down from January was 2,600 Rand, but then February it's now 2,300 Rand because the balance was going a little bit down. I transferred another 50 Rand, but what you will see over there is the interest. So out of this 2,300 Rand that they have deducted from my account, out of the money that they've deducted from your account, the interest is the one that's very important to understand. So as you can see here, it is 1,950. So technically out of this 2,300 Rand, 1,950 of that went to just interest. And then whatever is left is what went to the balance. And this is why debt is a problem, because you are thinking you are paying 2,300 Rand off every single month. But actually, if I had to do my calculations over here, 2309.76 minus 1950.49 cents equals to 359 Rand that actually goes to debt. So in actual fact, if we look at my budget over here, this interest is actually higher than what they have told me. And I don't know what's the cause of that. They probably have added their own admin fees and things like that. Which is so funny because when I talk about investing and things, I sometimes get comments on TikTok mainly where saying, oh, what about the advisor fees and stuff like that? But look at the bank. The bank is charging you way more than that. So really pick your heart, really pick your heart. And for me, I want to get rid of this one over here so that I can focus on building my wealth. Okay, so the goal is to make sure that this is accurate with what's actually happening in my account. So I'm going to increase this 28% to 28.5. Okay, so what is that? 1925. We said it's 1950. 28.7. So now it's 1939. We needed to get to 50. So 28.8. Okay, we're almost there. I'm gonna say 28.85. Oh, 28.87. Okay, so it's 6 then. Okay, so this is quite accurate now. That is how much interest they're taking from me. And the minimum payment that they have deducted was 2,300 Rand because the balance has gone down. So I'm also going to update that. So if you have your spreadsheet, just make sure you're updating all your figures all the time. You always have to be auditing your budget and updating everything. So it's 2,309 Rand and 76 cents. I'm just going to say 2,310 just to round up. Okay. So now when I go to my debt calculator, that is absolutely accurate to what actually went into this balance over here. Now, when we look at the maths, so if I scroll down a little bit, it says, if I just pay the minimum payment, I'm going to end up paying the debt off in 33 months. Absolutely not. And the interest is going to be 24,248 Rands onto this loan over here. So that is absolutely not going to happen under my watch. So I am trying to pay this off in 8 weeks. The deadline I'm giving myself is the end of April, that this debt is done. Okay, so now let's get into the game plan for this debt and how we are going to tackle all of it. And by the way, if you want a one-on-one with me, I do see my clients one-on-one where I can help them pay off debt. It is a charged session because I will create a spreadsheet for you. I'll create a game plan for you. I will basically show you your numbers and make you understand how to get out of debt using what you currently have. So yeah, it is quite a thorough session. You get 60 minutes with me. You also get access to my debt mini course as well as the masterclass that I just did with the Financial Literacy Academy. And if you feel like, oh, I cannot afford the one-on-one right now, then you can sign up for the weekly coaching, which is through my Financial Literacy Academy. You can just join it using the link below. I'll also leave the one-on-one below. Some people prefer just one-on-one, dedicated, going through budgets. I just did 3 last week. It was so much work, but it really does help. And I obviously create your budget, your whole spreadsheet. I create it for you, and then you can use that for your journey for this year. Okay, so we have already cleared the air about this debt and what is actually happening right now, which is the interest is actually 28.8%, not 28 that they had told me, according to how much is actually going into interest. So I want to be very accurate with that. It's not worth me fighting with the bank and saying, hey, I checked and whatever. I just need to make sure that I am going according to what I'm seeing on the app and I am getting rid of it as much as possible. So now, how are you going to use the power that God has given you, that God has put in front of you to create that wealth, to pay off that debt? So, you know how that verse says God has given us the power to create wealth. There's a lot of opportunities right in front of you that will make you money to then attack your debt. So how am I going to use that to pay off this loan by the end of April? Because the deadline is going to be very soon. It's currently March, which means we have 8 weeks in total to pay off this debt of 81,100 Rand. And I am feeling quite confident that we can do it. And I remember when I did the first debt confession, it felt like this mountain that we are climbing on, me and my husband. And it felt like, oh my gosh, I don't know how we're going to pay off our daughter's school fees. But you know what? I'm just going to focus on the step right in front of me for now. And what has really kept me going is the fact that I'm not alone. It's the fact that I have my husband in this journey with me. It's the fact that I have the Financial Literacy Academy, which is a nice accountability group for us because we get a lot of testimonies, a lot of wins, a lot of people are paying off their debts, which is so encouraging and so motivating. We also have our own stock file. So as much as we're paying off debt, we're also saving money for the end of the year to be able to spoil ourselves with whatever we want, guilt-free. But the focus right now is to spend less on non-essentials, pay off debt, and build wealth. So the game plan that I have, I'm going to put it on a whiteboard for you. So I've got my whiteboard open. Let me stop sharing this screen and share another screen so that you can see properly. Okay, I've got my whiteboard now here, and I'm going to pull out the title. Let's put the title right here. And I want to change the font. I want the font to be quite easy for you to read. And I think I'm going to call it a week debt attack. 8-week debt attack. I hope you guys are enjoying my debt-free diaries because I don't have to be sharing all of this. I'm literally just sharing it to hopefully motivate someone else who's in the same journey as me. It is quite embarrassing and vulnerable, but someone has to talk about these things because there's a lot of people living these lives and they look so rich, but they are living off credit cards and loans, and you don't want that. You absolutely don't want that. If you are in a situation, you have to believe that it's possible to get out. And sometimes it's hard to change what you can't see. So I hope I am the person that you see as someone who's attacking debt, building wealth, building an online business. And the more you see this, the more it works out for you as well. Alrighty, so I'm going to think first what I'm going to do. Let me write the amounts that we are attacking, which is 81,000 Rand, 100 Rand in 81,000 Rand, 100 Rand in 8 weeks is what we are currently tackling. I'm also going to give it a bit of a background. Okay, so let's do this one over here. And number one, what I want to focus on is growing my YouTube. So YouTube is a source of income for me. So I need to grow that because I have the power to do that. I do have the power to do that. I don't have the power to make you subscribe. And if you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, I would appreciate it if you do subscribe. It is free. It will support me. But the fact that you are viewing my video and you are hopefully watching my ads, that is going to make me more money. So whether you subscribe or not, but I appreciate it if you subscribe because I would love that silver plaque. And right now I'm sitting on like 12,600 Rand, 600 Rand. Gosh, I'm always thinking about money. I'm sitting on 12,600 subscribers, and to get to 100,000 subscribers, it's going to take like another 87,000 people. If you're watching, please subscribe because every single person counts. Okay, so first thing is to grow my YouTube through YouTube ads. I'm going to change the font. I don't like the font. It's a little bit boring. So I'm going to go with this one, I think. Yeah, let's go with this one. Okay, so number one is YouTube ads. So how I intend to do this is by posting 3 times a week. So I'm going to post 3 times YouTube long videos. I need to be strategic with my posting, and I need to have a structure that will also make sense to you who's watching my videos. So I just post whenever I want to post, I post, and I'm like, hey guys, the video is up, and then the ones who enjoy watching my videos, they watch it. But that is not a smart way to do it. And I know this because I've done my analytics, and I know this because I've enrolled in courses to grow YouTube. So I know what I need to do. I just don't do it. And I don't do it because I am stretched far too thin. But I want to stop thinking like that. Even though I am stretched far too thin, I want to believe that I can do it and actually just do it. So I think I'm going to say I'm going to have YouTube longs on like for example, today, Sunday, one YouTube long on a Sunday, another YouTube long on I think let's change it to Saturday, Monday, and a Wednesday or Thursday. I feel like I've got a lot going on a Thursday because I do lives every week with my FLA. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, Wednesday is a nice gap. Okay. So I need to commit to these days over here. And I just need to kind of have a topic as well for each of these. For example, Saturday can be like a debt confession, making an example. I'm still going to figure it out. Monday can be a weekly budget reset. And then Wednesday can be maybe Wednesday can be like a savings video, savings and investments. Savings and investing, or a money mindset video. Okay, so if I do it this way, I could find success, I think. So that is number one, focus, which is YouTube. If I do it this way, I'm going to attract more subscribers, I'm going to get more views, and Nomazdiary will grow, which means money I make will grow. currently on YouTube, I make around 2,500, around there. I would like it to get to like 4,000 Rand a month so that I can put all of that into debt. I'm also gonna make this red. Let's do this one. Let's do this. Okay, so that is number one on how I'm going to increase my income, the power that God has given me to create wealth. Number two is so I'm gonna go, number two is my digital products. And I can't really say like what I want to do to, increase a lot of sales. But I think I'm just going to write this, me posting consistently on my platforms, using my digital product, like how I'm using my spreadsheet today, will also bring in sales. So I just need to post consistently, which means I'm going to also add over here, I'm going to add 7 times YouTube shorts. And it's not like I'm going to be creating 7 YouTube shorts. I already create 7 reels consistently on Instagram. Every day there's an Instagram reel that is going to go up. And sometimes I also send it to TikTok. But Instagram is my primary platform just because it's got automations. So you can just comment whatever word I tell you and you're going to get an automated DM that will help you purchase whatever it is that you want and you saw on that video. So Instagram is usually what I create my shorts for. So now I'll be able to also move those shorts to YouTube to then expand my reach and hopefully, reach more people and make more sales on my digital products. Another way to make money is my one-on-ones. So I'm just going to say 3. So one-on-one debt and budget sessions. So my financial planning sessions, where I basically help you with your investments, your life insurance, protecting your family, estate planning, all of that, that is complimentary. Those are free. So how I make money from that is if you end up signing anything with me, like a retirement, life insurance, or anything like that, I make a commission from Liberty. So if you do sign up with me, it does support me, but the sessions are free and I go in and educate you on everything. If you don't end up signing up with me, then you can go find a financial planner that will suit your needs. But yeah, so the one-on-one debt coaching sessions though, because I go through the whole thing with you and I create a spreadsheet for you and a game plan for you, they have a charge. You also get access to my debt coaching platform where I have like little mini courses that you can consume as well. And I'll have that link below if you feel like you need a one-on-one debt and budget coaching session. So I can't really say how am I going to grow this. But if someone needs a one-on-one, they just know where to find me. And then lastly, I'm just going to duplicate this as well. And then lastly, how am I going to make money is through commission. So I'm just going to put commission. So obviously, as I sign a client, I do make a commission from Liberty. I don't do it for a commission, but the commission is how I make money, and also I'm going to use the commission to just pay off debt. Let me put it that way. But I started doing this way before I joined. I've only been a financial planner for a year and 4 months. And I started doing this way before I became a financial planner. I do this because I love it. I think God has just made it so easy for me to also make a living off doing what I love without relying on actually having a job. So I am a financial planner that just goes a bit above and beyond for my clients. Like I kind of go through your budget as well and, explain everything and kind of help you change your mindset. I'm not just selling you like a policy. If you're my client, you can comment down below so that, you can vouch for me. But also, God has made it possible for me to make money doing this. And that money is going to go straight to our debt. This is basically the game plan. These are the things I'm going to use. Okay, now it looks, oops, just put it all in. Okay, so this is the game plan. These are things that I can use that can make me money that I'm going to kind of focus on for the next 8 weeks and obviously more. And hopefully then I will pay off the debt of 81,800 Rand. Now, if I had to break that up, so how I do that is, so if I had to break it up per week, so if I go weekly tracking. So if I had to do a weekly tracking, it means week 1, I'm going to track it on Thursdays because April ends on a Thursday and I want to pay this off by the end of April. So week 1, I'm actually going to have to put no, I don't like it. So I'm just going to put week 1 over here. Let's make it just a little bit smaller. Let's just zoom it in a little bit so you can see. Okay, so week 1, which will be the 12th of March. So that is basically week 1. So if I had to put week 1 over here, it means right here on the side, I need to put how much I have paid. So if we had to, let me just duplicate, I'm going to duplicate all of this. 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So this will be week 4, which will be on the 2nd of April. Okay, and then week 2, week 3. Week 2 is going to be the 19th. Week 3 is going to be the 26th. And then after that, we're going to jump into April, which is going to be week 4. And then we've got week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8. So week 5, 6, 7, 8. And week 5 is going to be the 9th. And then week 6 is going to be the 16th. Week 7 is going to be the 23rd. And then week 8 is going to be the 30th. Okay. So this is basically kind of the game plan. So I'm hopefully going to have a nice progress update for you guys next week, the 12th of March. But now what we are hoping to do here is, I'm just going to duplicate this, put it over here, and I'm going to put an R. So basically this is going to represent how much we have paid off in total. And if I had to actually do the maths and calculate out of the 81,100 Rand, if we had to divide it by 8 weeks, the goal is to pay at least, let's just do this. Let me just put it right here. The goal is 10,137 Rand 50. If I pay that much a week into the debt, then we will have paid it off in 8 weeks. That's how much I need to pay a week. So I'm going to have to keep you updated on that. I already know that this week here, the 19th, actually, let me just get a highlighter. Let's see if I can find something like a highlighter. Yeah, so something like that. I already know that this week here, the 19th, I'm going to have enough money to do a big payment, probably like a 20,000 rand that I can pay onto this over here. I already know that. Next week I might have like 7,000 rand if I'm predicting my sales and stuff correctly. But I will keep you updated, of course, on that one. Yeah, so the fact that I actually can create my own income is, it has to be the best thing for me. It's just an amazing feeling that I can say, I'm just going to record this much videos. I'm going to focus on this when I create my Instagram content and YouTube shorts. And I know that I'm going to make an income. And it's something that I also teach in the Financial Literacy Academy. It's a method that I teach on how to convert your content into sales. And if you feel like, you need this, you want to know more about making your own income and kind of creating your own game plan without waiting for that one paycheck. And that paycheck, you also have to cover your bills. So it's so hard to just use that one paycheck to get out of debt and take care of everything. Then I do welcome you to join the Financial Literacy Academy. You'll get a lot from it. The foundation of everything I teach is biblical wisdom. So we do use the scripture a lot in the Bible, a lot in our training. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's debt confession, and you can watch episode 1 if you haven't watched it as well. And I'll be back with more updates and hopefully progress into us paying off this debt. I'm actually so excited that now the focus is on this loan, and we are moving forward with the game plan for the year to attack debt. Because if we pay it off by April, then we are left with like 8 months of the year to then attack the massive one. So yeah, I will take you along on the journey. Thank you so much, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't. It really does, help me. It really also does signal to me this is the type of video that people want to see, and then I can record more of these and less of what people are not subscribing on. So I really do appreciate you guys subscribing. I'll see you guys on the next Debt Free Diaries episode. Bye.